don't have whistleblowers protected in this society, then we live in a reality where we have nothing more than state media and official leaks. And this White House will leak to make itself seem heroic. Almost everything they said about the bin Laden raid afterwards turned out to be utterly false, and they fed it to the stenographers posing as journalists in Washington. And so we have this reality where I think that those people from within this apparatus, the national security apparatus, who speak out and try to provide the public with information about programs that they believe are unconstitutional or immoral, or they're providing information that they believe the American people should have, that those whistleblowers should be defended. Now you asked me what I think should be done or what a sensible policy would. We need to back away from this idea of American exceptionalism, yes. The idea that our lives are worth more than I'm not in the business of telling the American empire how to run its affairs. This stuff is all dog and pony show. Oh, let's move the drone program to the military. Let's, Al Franken, he's a comedian, so he can be funny like this. Oh, we should have a drone court. Except he's not trying to be funny. He thinks he's being serious, but it's ridiculous. So you move it from one unaccountable branch of government to another unaccountable branch of government. I mean, I think regardless of what you think about drone strikes, we've reached a point where we don't even know who they're killing in these drone strikes. And it reminds me of when Governor Ryan of Illinois called for a moratorium, or actually implemented a moratorium on the death penalty. It wasn't because he was morally opposed to the death penalty, or that he was a card-carrying member of Amnesty International. It's that DNA evidence was presented to indicate that we were sentencing people to death row who were actually not guilty of the crimes they've been convicted of. We've reached this grotesque stage of pre-crime where the United States doesn't even know who it's killing in strikes where it intends to kill those people. And I think that all Americans can agree that if you've gotten to the point where your government is intentionally killing unknown individuals and purposefully killing them, that there's going to be a price to pay for that. So at a minimum, I think there should be a moratorium on drone strikes so that they can determine who it is that's actually being killed, what is the impact to U.S. security, but also to stability. And I also think that the United States should actually recognize international law and recognize that it doesn't have any more right than any other nation. But this is a fight. We would need a whole, the jackals in Washington would have to be replaced by an entirely different group of several hundred lawmakers in order for this to actually mean something. Part of why we did this film is not to tell people how to think, but because, my God, this has been 12 years without a real debate about what an actual national security policy would look like. And to me, it would be America taking a humility pill and backing away from this sort of America-centric, Team America view of the world, America fuck yeah. And it's like, no, not America fuck yeah. America needs to back off of other nations and realize that it is not the cop of the world.